Hi, this is Evan from PEAC Performance checking in again. Today this video is going to be short and sweet and hopefully efficient and educational for you. I am going to talk about 6 non-traditional exercises for your core that will take you through all 3 planes of the body. Okay, so the first exercise is called Roman chair bicycles. Now, Carolyn here is in the Roman chair, and normally people will do a normal knee raise, but today Carolyn's going to demonstrate a bicycle in the Roman chair. So you lift the knees up, hold them up, and then start your feet like you're riding a bicycle. Perfect. So you want to do this exercise 30 to 60 seconds, and just time yourself so you don't have to count your reps. You can just focus on the quality of the movement. Okay, the next exercise, TRX pikes. This is a great exercise for your lower, your upper, your obliques. Really targets the entire abdominal wall. Carolyn's going to go up onto her hands, like she's getting ready to do a push-up, suspended in the straps, and she will pull her feet up to her hands, push her butt up in the air, and do it again. When you come out, it's real important that you don't let your hips drop too low so it strains your lower back. Perfect. This exercise, not only do you have to be strong in your core, but your flexibility has to be pretty good as well as your shoulder strength. So this is a tough one, not only on your core, but it makes sure that you're flexible, and it makes sure you have your upper body strength intact as well. Next one we have here is fit ball cable rotations. This exercise trains the abdominal wall in the transverse plane, which is one that makes you rotate. So you grab a ball that you can get your arms around. So Carolyn's got this ball right here. She's going to grab this handle right here, bend her knees, and then allow her body to rotate all the way around, as far around as she can, and come back. Keeping her knees bent, core tight. Really will feel this on your obliques, but it's very important that you maintain a controlled movement here. You don't want to be wrenching quick and fast so it doesn't put too much strain on your spine. Alright, next exercise is a side bridge. Traditional side bridge, do it on the ground, you're in a side plank and you're lifting your hips up. Carolyn is going to make it a little bit more challenging where she's going to put her feet up about 12 inches. She goes into a side plank. Opposite hand goes on her hip, lets her hips drop down towards the ground, and then she will pop her hips up as high as she can get them. This is training the abs in the frontal plane, and it's more targeting her obliques than anything else. One more time, Carolyn. Real high on the last one. Perfect. Okay, next exercise is called a hollow rock. This one is probably the hardest of the 6. If your low back is not strong enough, it can bother your low back. So Carolyn here, again, and this one will train the body in the sagittal plane. So this one addresses your entire core. So Carolyn's going to lie back. Feet are going to come 6 inches up off the ground, a little bit lower, right there. As her feet rock down, Carolyn rocks up. She comes down, feet come up. She rocks down, upper body comes up. So she's just rocking. Feet are not hitting the ground, and she's just rocking back and forth. Again, try and do this for about 30, 45 seconds. Just focus on keeping your core tight. Don't worry about how many reps you get in. Just keep them quality. Good. Okay, so the next exercise is a hip and glute bridge. All the other exercises I showed you really focus on your obliques or your abs. When you strengthen your core, you have to make sure you balance it out by working the muscles in your lower back as well. So Carolyn is going to lie here, find a bench, lay back on it, lift her body up so it's parallel to the ground, and she's going to lift one leg straight out in the air, let her hips drop, and then press up as high as she can. At the top here, she's going to really focus on squeezing her hamstring, her butt, and her low back. Let's do 2 more, Carolyn. Drop it all the way down, up and hold. Drop it all the way down, up and hold. At the top here, you want to think about your low back, your glutes, and your hamstrings all contracting.